humming the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everybody. Happy weekend. I'm Liz. I am your weekend host for TVA Vail. It's your Saturday edition. I hope you enjoyed the amazing week. Lots of coldness, but yesterday was an incredible bluebird day, and you can expect a lot of sunshine today and tomorrow as well. So we're super stoked about that, and I want to bring up a couple of local things. We are a big dog-loving community, right? There's been a little dog. Well, he's not a little dog. He's actually a pretty big dog. His name is Blue. He's a Bernese Mountain Dog, and he's been missing almost 2 weeks now. And the entire community is really rushing really hard to try and find Blue. He's a very special boy. His mama misses him, and he's around in Edwards because we're not just saying this. We have tracked him. People have seen his tracks. People have seen him, but he's so scared that he keeps running off. So if you do happen to see a Bernese Mountain Dog wandering around, he probably looks a little hungry and a little cold and a little scared. Unfortunately, you can't chase him or call him because he's so scared right now. Here's a phone number I'm going to give you to give a call to. If you do see Blue in the Edwards area, give a call to 714-313-9923. Let's get together as a community and find Blue and bring him home. We really appreciate all the efforts that everybody's going through to find that dog. Well, it's Saturday and we have a lot of great things going on, but I want to let everybody know that this is something that's super, super cool. And I'm going to have to read it because I don't know every word of it. But this this is really cool. The Eagle Valley Boys Wrestling Team, they won the Western Slope League Champions. That's huge. That's something for us to all cheer about. We love our local sports. And after being defeated by the Glenwood Springs and Rifle at an early season, the Devils claimed the Western Slope League wrestling title on Thursday in Grand Junction, and that is just super cool. And if you know anything about wrestling, they amassed 112.5 points to beat the runner-up Glenwood Springs by 6.5 points. So go teams. Everybody's always really super excited about that. The basketball team for the girls and the boys is also playing all week long, so you're going to just enjoy and cheer on our local kids that do such a great job. And it's just great to see how hard they work to do what they do and do it so well. Now, on today, the National Brotherhood of Skiers is arriving to Vail to celebrate the annual summit through February 11th. So they're all going to be here, and it's going to be super cool. It's the National Brotherhood of Skiers, and they partnered with Vail Resorts through the Epic for Everyone program. That's what it's called, the Epic for Everyone program. And it's introducing more young athletes to the sport, which is really, really cool. So looking ahead, the group's imagined a more diverse and inclusive and welcoming world for snow sports, wanting to bring everybody in, no matter which walk of life you're from. They want to bring you in and make you enjoy, and I think that's something really, really special. So we're going to look forward to that too. We have a great show for you guys. We have a very special young man. It's all about the young people these days because they really are marking our future, and they do such a great job. This young man, Issac, is just incredible. He's going to do a TED Talk coming up this month, and that's what he's going to discuss with us, so that's super cool. We have Valentine's Day coming up. If you have plans, great. If you don't, no big deal. It's just about love for your family, friends, and everybody else. It's not just that kissy face holiday anymore. So maybe we'll come up with some great ideas or maybe some great food ideas all week long to give you to celebrate that month as well. And that's Liz, and I'll be back with more great stuff for you guys here on TVA. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report. Join me right here each weekend as we explore the news and issues that matter most to agriculture. We know each year farmers and ranchers are thrown challenges, but as agriculture continues to adapt, we are right there with you. From markets to weather, we take a deep dive into what matters most to agriculture and rural America. Join me each weekend for U.S. Farm Report. Timely, trusted tradition.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to TV8 Vail. It's Saturday morning. I'm Liz. I'm at your TV8 Weather Center to let you know we have abundant sunshine all day long. How exciting is that? Little chilly this morning. 13 degrees by 8 a.m., 36 degrees for your high, so that's really not bad at all. It'll be a really great day to get up there on the mountains. Winds west-southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour, and super sunny, like I said, all day long. Abundancy of sunshine. That's super exciting. By noon, it'll be 33 degrees. It'll stay the same at about 4 p.m. By 8 p.m., it'll drop down to 24 degrees. The clouds will roll in for partly cloudy skies in the evening. Taking a look right now over in Denver. Sunny skies over there as well with 49 degrees. In Vail, 36 degrees with sunny skies. Eagle, 39 degrees. Avon, 37 degrees and sunny skies all the way around. Your overnight low is 20 degrees tonight with partly cloudy skies. Our sunset is at 5:29, getting a little later, everybody, so it's nice to have the extended daytime. Winds southeast 5 to 10 miles per hour. Taking a look at the week tomorrow, we will still have mostly sunny skies throughout the day. 43 for your high and 21 degrees for your low. By Monday, back for the snow, everybody. 50% chance. Scattered snow showers, 26 degrees for your high and 11 degrees for your low. Tuesday, partly cloudy skies, 32 degrees for your high and 12 degrees for your low. And then as we get on over to Wednesday, more snow, 50% chance of same. And it's going to be scattered throughout, 32 degrees for your high and 15 degrees for your low. And then by Thursday, same thing, 50% chance of snow, 22 degrees for your high with mostly cloudy skies and then 12 degrees for your low. That is a look at your weather this morning for a Saturday right here at TV8. We'll take a look at the snow report coming up next.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Back again, everybody, to take a look at your snowfall and all the great things we have to do out there. Over in Beaver Creek, no new snowfall as of the last 24 hours or 48 hours. However, our season total is 211 inches, 60 inches for your base depth. Get on out there and enjoy the beautiful sunny day today. Your lift hours are 8:30 in the morning till 4 p.m. at night. Now we're going to take a look right now at the list. We have 25 open for you guys, 163 trails, and 98% of that terrain is open in Beaver Creek. Taking a look over at Vail. Once again, no new snow for the last 24 to 48 hours. However, 236 inches for the entire season total so far with a 70-inch base depth. Getting on out there, catch those gondolas and the lifts. 8:30 in the morning till 3:30 p.m. Taking a look right now at the lists that are open, 33 today. Trails, we have 275 trails for you guys, which makes 100% of that terrain available to you. That's a look at your snow report here on TV8. We'll be back with more of the show after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Step on. take a look around and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Have you heard the exciting news? Well, we're here to share it with you. Good Morning Vail is now a podcast, so you can stream us on all of your favorite streaming devices, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. So make sure that if you are on the go, that you get in the know by streaming us on any of those platforms. We love what we do here at TVA, and we love to give you the information, so make sure that you can catch us all the time.
Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking to shift careers? Have you always wondered what goes on when you give your resume to a company or how you could improve your resume? Well, then we've got an expert to chat with us about what you could do better and what actually happens with those resumes. So we want to introduce you to Bill Humbert. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
Maddie, it's so great to be here. Thank you.
You're on your 3rd book, and all of your books, I looked online, have raving reviews because they're so beneficial, and especially now, this day and age, there's so much technology that people are always like, oh, the resume is not that big of a deal, but it is.
Well, it is, and if you work your search correctly, it isn't. And so that's the dichotomy that people have to deal with.
Now, you've been doing this job where you've been helping people recruit and being a great recruiter and a talent attraction consultant. That's a tongue twister as well. How long have you been doing this?
I've been a professional recruiter for over 40 years. I started in 1981. And, oh gosh. And I've done 26 years of career coaching when I don't have recruiting contracts.
So what makes you an expert on resume writing?
I've read over 400,000 resumes since 1981.
And how long do you spend on reviewing a resume before you decide if that's the right candidate for you or not?
So, Maddie, let me throw that back to you. How long do you think I spend on each resume?
I'm going to say 10 minutes tops.
I was timed in 1993 by Andrea. And I went through about 150 resumes. And when I got finished, I didn't even know she was standing behind me. I was so focused on reading those resumes. And she said, I just timed you when you read the resumes. And I went, really? And she goes, yeah. And I went, so what'd you find out? You spent as little as 2 seconds on a resume and as much as 12 seconds on a resume. You averaged 6 seconds a resume. And Maddie, since that was 1993, I like to think I've improved since then.
I would like to think so as well. That is such a quick time to look down, see all the information, and see if it's a good resume or not. Now, when people are giving their resumes to companies to maybe apply for that new position, where do those resumes actually go?
In today's world, they end up in applicant tracking systems. And if you apply through a job board, many times the job board also screens the resume. So it gets into the applicant tracking system. And what happens is they have they call it artificial intelligence, but I call it artificial intelligence. And what happens is they compare your resume to the job description that generally is poorly written.
Which I think is important for people to be looking at, and especially as they're applying for their new jobs. Now, I mean, you've gone through so many resumes. So what makes a resume stand out from others so people can take this knowledge and then rewrite their resumes if they're looking for that new job?
The best thing to do is to make sure that your resume has all of the keywords that are in the job description. And if that keyword is in it 5 times, it has to be in your resume 5 times. Now, this artificial intelligence, unbelievably, doesn't read a past tense as being a present tense or a present tense as being a past tense. So you don't, if the job description had it in past tense and you put present tense on your resume, it doesn't count.
See, these are all things that I never knew. So do you have a real life story that illustrates how all of this works?
Yeah, I was coaching a Harvard MBA, and they were just lamenting that I can't seem to get interviews. I've got great experience. I've got a Harvard MBA. I can't get an interview. I said, well, do me a favor. Send me your last job description that you applied for that you didn't hear from anybody. And then send me the resume that you sent to that company. And he did. And what happened was I ran it through, there's some software that anybody can use, and it's free if you don't want to go into a lot of detail. And it's called jobscan.co. And what it does is it matches the job description to your resume. And so this person got a 36 score. And I looked at the words that the resume did not have. And in the job description, for some reason, for this senior level position, they had high school diploma required. Now, let me ask you a question. How many Harvard MBAs are going to have high school diploma on their resume?
I'm going to confidently say all of them.
Well, none of them will say they have it. All of them will have had it by definition.
Right. Right. And those are things that, honestly, the younger generation might not know. Now, as we are advancing our technologies and we have things like LinkedIn, let's talk a little bit about how people could up their LinkedIn profile to be noticed by those jobs and those companies and those recruiters such as yourself so that their profile matches the goal of their career.
Well, the best way is to find the target company that you want to work for with the target position that happens to be open, if you're going to do it using LinkedIn. And then make sure that you use the same words that are in the job description in your LinkedIn profile. And I call that speaking their language. And when that recruiter reads that profile, they'll see that you're speaking their language and they're much more likely to contact you.
Now, let's talk a little bit about your website really quickly, because you have a great website, therecruiterguy.com, correct?
Recruiterguy.com, yes.
Recruiterguy.com. Now, if people are interested in some of the great services that you offer, can you give us just a brief overview of what services you offer to help people?
Absolutely. So my number one business is my talent attraction consulting business. And that I work with companies to begin to attract talent as opposed to trying to acquire talent. I am also a speaker, National Speaker Association speaker, so I'm a professional speaker. And I speak on talent attraction, on career search topics, and then also on proper goal setting. And then my 3 books are there. And then I have a blog. The blog is Just Saying. And there's probably 300 blogs in there now. And so it's fun, it's informative, and you can see my speaker reel and I enjoy doing what I do. I love what I do.
Which it's never a day of work if you love what you do, and you're going to help people find those careers that they love as well. Now, if people are interested in your third book, Expect Success, where can they find it?
Well, Expect Success, The Science of the Over 50 Career Search has a 5-star review. And what's really cool is the reviewer said, you know what, you don't have to be 50. I wish I had this book when I did a recent search. It's available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and what's really cool is even Walmart online has picked it up.
Congratulations. That has to feel amazing as an author. Now let's talk a little bit about the other books that you have written and where people can find those and what they are about as well.
So Recruiter Guy's Guide to Finding a Job is now out of print. That one I wrote in 2010, was published in 2010. Employee 5.0, Secrets of a Successful Job Search in a New World Order. That one's also really important for college students because there's a chapter in there that's just totally devoted to college students and internships and the importance of internships and how to find that first career job after graduation. And that's also available on Amazon. And then Expect Success.
Bill, thank you so much for taking the time, chatting with us, giving us all this great information. And now if I'm ever in the market for a job, I'm coming right to you.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing you someday, Maddie.
Hopefully, maybe not. I love what I do here. I think it's pretty amazing.
Awesome.
Bill, thank you again for taking the time to chat with us and giving us all this great information.
Thank you, Maddie. It was fun.
Make sure that you check out his website. That way, if you have any questions or maybe you're ready to make that career shift, well, he's a great starting point because he's going to help you find your dream job. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
We at TV8 Vail are thrilled to announce the upcoming launch of Good Day Vail with me, Cece Zach, as your host. Through sharing expertise of locals, we will help you live your best life in the Vail Valley. So please join us to enhance your daily life.
Do you love local sports here in the Valley? Well, we have you covered here on the Scoreboard, where you can get exclusive interviews with some of our best local athletes, as well as great live event coverage of some of our best competitions, ranging from high school sports to some great local recreational competitions. You can catch us here on Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. I can't wait to see you there.
We've created a new way to buy and sell homes in Vail. By improving the traditional tour, you can now experience real estate from the comfort of our exclusive lounge. Virtually walk through your next home at a 1-to-1 ratio with our first-of-its-kind technology. You can explore any property, even if it's occupied, reducing a full day's tour into only an hour. This is the Immersion Theater. We're changing real estate forever.
Welcome back to your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail here on TV8. I am super stoked. I am sitting on the sofa right now with a really lovely young man, Issac Silvers. What's going on, kiddo?
This has been a very cold day today, but
already.
But it's been great so far today. I woke up this morning really tired, and I took a shower, which was not great. It was very cold, and I ate some jam.
Okay.
And now I'm here.
And here you are.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Well, I have to say, chatting with you before we came on the set and everything, I just think you're an incredible young guy. You have so much inspiration to give. You're very enthusiastic, and you're ready to just take on life by both reins. And look, I love you. You're super excited. You remind me of me as a kid, except that I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Oh my God, you were so sweet and so cute. And I want to thank your mom, Ryan, for bringing you over here today.
Yes.
Now, you go to Vail Mountain School.
Yes, I do.
And you're a junior?
No, I'm a freshman.
Oh,
in
you're
high
a
school.
freshman. You're just a kidlet.
Yeah. And, you know, being a freshman is great. It's first time in high school, so it's crazy to see all these big kids walking around. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
I remember that. I actually remember that feeling. I was very small. I still am. When I got to high school, I was like looking up at all the people.
I know, it's crazy.
Right?
It's like everyone's so good at everything, and I'm like, what?
You are too, and you're going to excel at everything. I can just tell.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Your just enthusiasm is wonderful. Now, you've only been in the Vail Valley for a very short time.
Yes, I used to live in San Francisco, and I came here for 8th grade. And I love it here. There are so many things to do here.
Yes.
I've been to so many places. VPAA, this theater program, Vail Performing Arts Academy.
Yes.
And it's been amazing for me.
Nice.
There's so many opportunities here.
So that gives you an opportunity to expand your horizons in so many ways, just being part of theater and being a local kid and learning so many different aspects of what you can do here in the Valley. You don't always have to just go skiing. You can do so many other things we have to offer for everybody, especially young people.
But also, I have been invited to this program called TedX Youth Vail.
We don't know anything about that here. No, I'm just kidding. That's an amazing, amazing program that we have, TedX. And I mean, that is an inspirational thing for so many people. And I know that you were asked to give a talk coming up in a few months, and that is so exciting.
Yes, my talk is going to be called Choosing Nice.
Choosing Nice.
Yes, and it's about like how you're not naturally nice. A lot of people think I'm naturally nice, and I open doors for people. I give everyone a helping hand occasionally, and I
Ladies,
smile.
future husband material. I got to be embarrassed.
But like it's not that. And you know, high school is one of the hardest times to be nice
because kids are not the nicest in school.
Yes, and that's one of the things we talk about in our speech. And it's like high school, like not everyone's nice, and you know you have to go above and beyond to be nice. And we're going to go over the science of nice. We're going to go who to be nice to, where to be nice, when to be nice, and why. Why should we be nice? And then how.
I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, as a young adult, that's incredible because some of us cynical older people are like, I don't want to be nice to anybody anymore. They're also mean. But for you to come out at your age and want to express that, it's huge. And a TED Talk, I mean, that's a major deal. Now, let me ask you a question. Why is it important to you to spread niceness?
So personally, I think that nice is one of the things that this world lacks. And especially in high school. But I think that it's very possible that if we listen to each other with being nice, and if we open doors for people and we give people that chance, we can then have a better world. And I think we can change it.
You're amazing. You know what? I see our new future president sitting on the sofa. You heard it here first, everybody. We got a really good future person here. No, I'm not kidding. I mean, I think it's so important. Now, let me ask you another question. How are you received in school by your peers for wanting to be so joyous and nice and sweet and kind?
You know, some of them I feel like were kind of surprised.
Yeah.
Right? When I first came into school, in middle school, they were like, whoa, this kid is nice. And I was like, I guess so. But, you know, I was trying to like, you know, spread joy through people that maybe weren't so nice so they could be nice to other people because of the joy they felt.
Do you feel like it works?
Most of the time, yes.
Yes.
Some people just are kind of stubborn and
And you never know what somebody's going through, too. And especially in high school, you have some more angst than you need because you don't even know what you're angsty about most of the time because you haven't even developed your ideas for what the world is supposed to be like for you.
Yeah.
But you're right. In high school, there's a lot of changes that are going on with people. And then there's a lot of pressure with peers. And there's a lot of, you know, I don't know if popularity is as important as it used to be when I was in school.
Yeah.
Back then it was like, oh, if you didn't wear the right pants, you weren't in the in crowd.
I've watched all the 90s movies.
Okay, so you know, and thank you for saying 90s. You don't even know who you're talking to. But that's okay because, yeah, I was in high school in the 90s. I look really good for 75. But
I don't believe it.
No, I love you so much already. But the truth is that you're right. And then if you can start at the core of a certain emotion, and if you can just inflect that out and spread it, it is contagious. And I do think it will catch on. And I think it might be a little harder than it is to be a bully, because for whatever reason, bullying is easy. I mean, I don't know why, but it just seems to come easier because people, it's just almost like, you know, it's natural for people to just come at somebody. But when they have somebody like you, and you're nice and tall, and you got the long, flowing, beautiful hair, so I could see you walking up into a bully and saying, be nice. And they'll be like, okay, as opposed to like trying to want to pick on you or anything like that. So I think that you are an ambassador
Thank you.
for the kids. And I think that if you continue on with this, I think there's a special turnaround that we can, because it all starts with the kids, doesn't it?
Yes.
And I mean, your mom obviously is just a wonderful human being, because look at you. You're really wonderful. You want to spread joy and happiness, and you're super smiley and just a happy guy. You remind me of me when I was younger, because I was like, I was so excited about life in general. But I did not try and pass around happiness, which I wish I did. But I mean, I just think it's a very important thing. So I really appreciate your stand and your outlook on life. Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
That's a really good question. I've always wanted to be an actor, a singer. And so from 10 years now, I'm hoping that I get to be a professional actor. But I also really want to be known as kind of a nice guy. And if I want people to remember me as a nice guy. But actor and singer would be great too.
Can you sing?
Yet? Yes, a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you got nervous. I won't make you sing, don't worry. He's going to break out a song right now at 8:30 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning. But, so no, that's a really great thing to look forward to, because you have your doors open for so many things. We are in a part of the theater program right now. I told you about the Vail Valley theater company as well. You can check into that. But I think young minds that are jumping into theater and all of that amazing stuff, it just opens your mind, it opens your horizons, and it gives you a much bigger outlook on the world, because you're not only associating with kids who are on the soccer team or the baseball team. You're not only talking to the people that are in the math science division, you are also exploring an entire other part of life with different people.
Yes, from the sciences of being nice, when you're nice to someone, it gives you like kind of this chemical that makes you feel good, and it
dopamine.
Yes. And then another person feels good because you did that nice act to someone. Like even something as small as helping someone pick up a pencil or picking up papers when they drop something around school. It makes them feel better. And maybe they won't show that, but no act is ever
gone unnoticed.
Exactly.
I agree with you. I feel one time I was walking around, I wasn't feeling super great. I was just like, I'm in a funk. And a woman came up to me and she goes, "Smile, you're so beautiful." And it just turned because I don't see that, but I mean, it turned my whole day around. You know what I'm saying? Just for somebody to just give you a tiny little act of kindness goes such a long way. And after that, I mean, I've always been a good person. I will hold the door for somebody. If I see somebody walking with groceries that are falling out of their arms, I'll run over and say, "May I help you?" And for the most time, it's received with joy.
Exactly.
And then every once in a while, you will get somebody that's just crankified and they're not ready to accept. But it doesn't mean that you didn't impact them, even if they don't look at you in the way that you would hope for the receiving of your kindness. It doesn't mean that you still haven't gotten to them a little bit, because some people are just struggling. And then if they give you a dirty look and you're like, "Hi," and then, don't let that take your joy away, because you have impacted them. Whether they're smiling back at you or not, I believe that that is an emotion that we can spread and continue to spread all throughout our lives.
I know, and I think that this TED Talk will help spread that, especially because TED is such a big open social media kind of enterprise or thing, and it's amazing. I think that definitely more people will be able to understand that.
Absolutely. Now, what is your impersonation of a TED Talk? Like, where do you see the TED Talks that we take place today bringing us in the future?
I think that if we look at some of the TED Talks of before, we get to learn a lot of things. I watched this TED Talk on procrastination, and it was hilarious. There was this monkey that was taking over the wheel, and you're like trying to like drive the wheel in order to get stuff done. But then all of a sudden, this panic monster comes in, and then like, oh, I have to do this right now. So I think that TED Talks it really hits there. It kind of gets you to feel what you need to feel. It teaches you things that maybe you haven't been taught before, and I think it teaches you in a way that is from a person you don't know that may or may not really affect you.
And you know what? That was just a perfect way to describe it. And I mean, I'm sometimes that angst monster with the monkey at the wheel. And, you know, I mean, if I saw a TED Talk, it teaches all of us. It gives us some kind of guidance and appreciation for what we go through in life and how we handle it. And I have a feeling you're going to be one big, successful human being, and I'm super proud to have you on the sofa with me this morning.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God, you're super special. This is Issac Silvers, everybody. I want to give you a big round of applause. Wow. Nobody's here. But I just think you're wonderful and amazing. Now let everybody know when the TED Talk is and when they can see you.
Okay, so the TED Talk is on Sunday, April 16th, and I hope you all come, but it's going to be a multitude of different speakers. It's going to be around 3 hours long. There's a special guest coming.
Ooh.
His name is Cody Qualls, and he's been on Red Rocks. He's an award-winning singer. And I hope I get to sing with him.
Aww.
And there's going to be speakers. There's going to be 8 to 10 speakers from ranges of 14 to 17 years old who speak about creativity, politics, and insecurities. And it's amazing to see how they do it.
We need many more minds like Issac Silvers. I have to tell you, I am super proud to have you here. I hope that your goal and your mission for niceness gets spread throughout the community and then beyond as you grow older. And maybe I'll have you back here before April to do a song for us. What do you think?
I would love that, actually.
Oh my God, I'm going to have you back. Issac is a wonderful guest. Thank you so much for being here. TED Talk's coming up in April, and we're definitely going to look forward to seeing Issac Silvers. This is Liz with Issac Silvers, and we'll be back with more show right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the TV8 Weather Center for your Saturday. Let's take a look at the beautiful sunshine-filled day. By 8 a.m., 13 degrees. Your high today is 36 degrees. Winds coming at us west-southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Taking a look at the full day, sunshine is plentiful all day long. By 4 p.m., it'll be 33 degrees. By 8 p.m., 24 degrees. Clouds will roll in a little bit for partly cloudy skies overnight. And then we're going to take a look right now at your I-70 corridor to see what's going on in Denver. It is 49 degrees and sunny over in Denver. Sunshine all the way around. Vail 36 degrees, Eagle 39 degrees, and Avon 37 degrees. Taking a look at the full week, not yet. First it's overnight. 20 degrees for your overnight low, everybody. Partly cloudy skies. Sun will set at 5:29 tonight. Winds southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now we're going to take a look at the week. Tomorrow, once again, mostly sunny skies. 43 for your high and 21 for your low. By Monday, 50% chance of snow, everybody. 26 degrees for your high and 11 for your low. By Tuesday, mostly cloudy skies. 32 degrees for your high and 12 for your low. Wednesday will come around with scattered snow showers with 50% chance of same. 32 for your high and 15 degrees for your low. By Thursday, 50% chance of snow showers, everybody. 22 degrees for your high and 12 degrees for your low. Your weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, which is right here in Avon, everybody. Go over there, check it out. You can get your gear, you can get some accessories, you can get lots of clothing and special gifts for people you love. It's Sun and Ski for all your mountain fun for the season. Thanks for listening, and we'll be right back with more of TV8 Vail.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
It's my favorite time of the morning where I get to nerd out with you about some great ski product or snowboard product. So I've got the Anon M series, we've got the Anon WM1 right here, then we've got the Anon M2 right here. Now the reason I have both frames out is so that you can see a little bit of that size difference. So as I tilt, oops, all these magnets sticking together. As I tilt these goggle lenses up, you can just see a little bit of a slight difference in the sizes. So this one is a little bit bigger than this one. This one is a little bit smaller of a frame and a little bit smaller of a fit, more women's specific. This one's going to be a little bit bigger of a frame, giving you that bigger depth of field in your peripheral vision. Now, it is really important on a day when you're getting out there that you have the correct goggle lens. This entire system, both the M1 and the M2, make it so easy for you to change your goggle lenses. So if you are getting out there, let's say it's a nice, beautiful, sunny bluebird day, you need that darker lens. So this is the darker out of these two lenses right here, and you can see that, man, I've got butterfingers this morning. You can see that right here, and so you're gonna want the darker lens to allow less UV rays in for a day when that sunshine is out. Now, we are expecting to see some precipitation into the forecast today, so we will see a little bit of cloud coverage. So we're going to switch that out for that low light lens because this is what you would want to ski with on a day like today. Now, there are some really other cool features about these goggles. Now, as we make our way over, it's the exact same system on the M2. So here's your sunny day lens. It snaps right in, and then all you have to do is grab that goggle lens and pull it right out from the frame. That way you can put that low light lens in, and it sounds so cool when you get it close, like boom, goggle lens is in. That simple. There's a lot of really nice features to this entire magnet system, and one of which is the MFI, the magnetic face mask integration. So this is really cool because it just allows you to cover and uncover your face nice and easily out there on the slopes. So as we take a look at this, all you have to do is pull it down. Your goggle and your face mask have nice little magnets in it, and then once you want it back up, you can just get it close and it snaps right in. Now, another really nice feature of these face masks is when you would like to wash them, they have these little teeny tiny magnetic bars that you can pull out so you don't destroy that in the wash. And that way everything is just nice and well maintained. And so there it is, that nice little piece that's going to allow your face mask to be magnetic. So it's super convenient, it's super easy, and then you can wash these constantly throughout the season, and especially you're going to want to wash them when you have those incredible powder days where you're sweating and it's getting nice and wet a lot from the snow. It's important that you keep that gear nice and clean. Now it has these nice ventilation holes. It has it on both this one and this one to make it nice and easy for you out there on the mountain, and then getting this little guy back in is actually way more simpler than I'm making it look right now. now, but this is a great system if you're getting out there to enjoy the snow. So you can get your hands on all of this right now at Eyepieces of Vail. They've got 6 convenient locations throughout our community. You're going to want to go check them out. You're going to want to see all of the fun that they have to offer, only because it's super nice when you have everything right at your fingertips. So having not only both of your goggle lenses at your fingertips, but then having your face mask where you can just get it close and it magnets right to your goggle. Now, this is a great system as well, because as we take a look at it, you can see that it's going to keep that ventilation out, which means that it's going to be able to cycle your air through as you are breathing into that face mask. It's also going to help with these nice little air ventilated holes on both of them. So make sure that you go get your hands on a pair of these, only because they're super incredible. We want to thank Eyepieces of Vail for bringing you this Lens of the Day report this morning. Now, like I said, they've got 6 convenient locations throughout our community, so go check any one of them out and get your hands on all of these great products. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show. I said simpler. You know who's simple?
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover True Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. In Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch The Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there. Hi, this is Maddie Evans, and you're watching the TV8 Visitors Bureau. Right here where I'm standing, we're at the Lions Head bus stop. Now, if you're looking to make your way from Lions Head to Vail Village, this is the place you want to be, because the in-town bus runs here pretty frequently. You can catch it every 10 to 15 minutes on the dot right here, and they've got a nice countdown so that you'll know when that bus is approaching and how far away it is. And then there's multiple bus stops along the way, making sure you get to the right place. And all you have to do to request a bus stop in the in-town buses is pull the cord and you're set to get off the bus. Now that we've made our way here into Vail Village, you can go explore all of the great shops and restaurants that they have over here, but there are so many great stops along the way. On the in-town bus route, you can stop at the library, or you can stop at the medical center, or you can stop in Solaris. There are so many of them to stop and enjoy, and especially when the hustle and bustle of the town is taking place. Now, if you did park over in Lions Head, it's really easy. All you have to do is wait 15 minutes, jump right back on the bus, and it'll deliver you to the parking structure. Thank you so much for watching this edition of the Visitors Bureau. If there's anything else you need to know, or if you want to see, make sure you contact us and we'll get it made for you. That's been it for this episode of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you next time.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Liz, your host for your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail here on TV8. I love surrounding myself with special people, but this morning it's been exceptional because I've been surrounding myself with very special young men, and it's going to be no different right now. We all have a wonderful boss-in-chief and woman extraordinaire, Danielle Turner. She runs the show here and does such an amazing job. And she gave me my job, so I love her. But she also has an incredible son. Sitting here with me is Max Turner. What's going on, Max?
What's going on, Liz?
Nothing much. Just hanging out with young men today, having a great time, feeling old.
It's a good morning.
It really is a great morning, and I love to be inspired by young minds and people that really are ready for a future and to be positive. Now, you're over at Battle Mountain High, so I'm excited about that, to have you guys here. Just a couple of different high schools to represent for the community. And now you have something coming up called the Wacky Winter Reading Program.
We've done a reading program for a number of years here.
Okay, now what is this, and why do you call it Wacky?
A Wacky Winter Reading Program we do in the winter, and it's kind of a campaign to encourage children to read more books. We go from like kindergarten up to the seniors in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Our main goal is for them to read 10 books or 1,000 pages.
What? 10 books or 1,000 pages within how much time? Does it matter?
We do it within a couple months, and you fill out a little paper.
Uh-huh.
Maybe give you a little prize. Not too much information on that.
Okay, so the prize is a surprise.
It's a surprise,
And it's also the Eagle Valley Library District.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Lovely
looking at the
sponsors.
screen right now, this is how people can enter for this. You can just sign up. Is it a free program?
It's a free program, yes.
That's even more special. So it's all through TV8 and the Eagle Valley Library Program, and that's really special. Now, how many books have you read so far in this program?
I'm slacking a little bit. I'm only at 6 books right now.
Only at 6. I don't think I've read 6 books in my life, so good for you. I have an attention span problem. So how many books do you plan on reading, and tell me what your favorite genre is?
I'm a big fan of like mystery and like dystopian future kind of stuff.
Ooh.
I plan on getting a little bit above 10, reading 15. When it comes to kids in high school like myself, we're expecting more to read towards the 1,000 pages mark, while the children are looking more at like picture books that are 10 pages long.
Right. And that's really special. Do you get to choose and select what you want to read?
Yeah. I want to encourage people to broaden the horizons a bit, read many genres, read different types of books.
Mhm.
But it's totally up to you what you want to read.
That's pretty cool, because they used to force us to read certain books in school, and that was all we were allowed to read. And I was traumatized by some of those books. So it's great that you get to pick things that are a different type of genre. So you can read something that's super funny. Then you can read something that's dystopian futuristic, like you just said. I don't even know what dystopian means, but yeah, you'll tell me later. And then you can go into mystery or science or romance or anything like that. I mean, maybe high school romance isn't really the thing for you guys just yet. But I think it's amazing because you're expanding your horizons, you're broadening your mind, and you're opening up your skill set to learn about different things that you might not have any knowledge of whatsoever. What is your favorite book you've read to date?
I read it recently, kind of late to the trend, but I've been reading the Hunger Games franchise.
You have?
Yeah, I'm currently at the 2nd book, Catching Fire, right now. Maybe try and get that 3rd book in for my 10 books. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving that franchise.
That's incredible. I always liked, when I was younger, when I would always like to read things that were continuing on, like you just said, a franchise and things like that. So you never watched the show?
That's a movie that I've not watched.
I mean, the movie. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I've not watched the movies
You've never. Okay. I think it's cooler to read the book than to see the movie, because there's much more detail, there's much more description, and just you really get the grit of the story when you're reading as opposed to watching.
Oh, yeah.
There's much more distractions when you're watching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see everything going on, but now you get to just sit there and read. And what about that book makes you so happy? What about the franchise makes you excited?
Just the plot, how they always just like leave you on a cliffhanger at the end of every chapter, making you just want to keep reading on.
Nice.
It just got me hooked.
That's nice. So it's like, kind of like a soap opera, but with some depth. A little bit of depth and a little bit more substance to it, right? That is super cool. I just think it's really wonderful that you're a part of this program. Now, how many kids can be part of it? Just everybody can.
Oh, everybody can.
Right? And is everybody up to seniors?
Kindergarten to 12th grade.
Kindergarten to 12th grade. And I mean, when I from what I actually recall, like you said, the picture books are great for the kids, for the younger ones, and then you get to read, and as you get older, you get to go into more expansive reading material. Well, I think that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I love it. I'm just surrounded by the future today, everybody, and the men here, I say men, that have been on my sofa are just a great example of what we can expect for our future generation. And boy, you know what? It's promising. It makes me excited and it makes me thrilled. Max, I love you. You're a great kid. And thanks for happening to be here in the studio so I could bring you on for the Wacky Reading Program.
Reading program.
Yeah, the Wacky Winter Reading Program. What's it called in the summer?
That's the summer fun reading program.
Woo! So it's always fun, it's always wacky, and it's always enjoyable. Reading is a way to expand our horizons, our mind, and our future endeavors. Thank you so much for being with me. Max, close out the show with me. This is Liz on TV8 with Max Turner, everybody. Woo! We are glad to be here. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We'll be back with more show after all of the great things that we have for you guys here on the weekend.
Good morning, Vail.
Have you heard the exciting news? Well, we're here to share it with you. Good Morning Vail is now a podcast, so you can stream us on all of your favorite streaming devices, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. So make sure that if you are on the go, that you get in the know by streaming us on any of those platforms. We love what we do here at TVA, and we love to give you the information, so make sure that you can catch us all the time.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back. I thought I was closing the show, but I have a little bit more time, so I wanted to take a moment to thank both of my incredible guests this morning. Just showing the light of our future with these young gentlemen was really spectacular. Issac Silvers is going to be doing a TedX talk coming up in April with a great, brilliant young mind ready to spread love, kindness, and niceness. And then Max Turner, who is also just a wonderful young man. And with Battle Mountain High School, they have the Winter Wacky Reading Program. And that is wonderful. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is Liz for TV8 Vail.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Hi, it's Max at TVA Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is